before you buy, and of course, producer of Know How. And what else do you do?
And soon to be hosting a show with Mr. Padre.
You're going to be in that programming show with Padre. That's great. You're the guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig.
Awesome.
I will be the student.
Awesome. And now, have you always worn one of these wristbands or pedometers?
Not always.
Okay.
I started with the FitBit 1, I believe it was, the original one.
That was the belt.
Yeah, you just clip it onto your belt or whatever.
I see a Flex on your wrist right now. That's the thin one.
I have a Flex on. I also have the new FitBit Force.
This just came out. I'm very excited to find out more about it.
So I've been wearing this for about 2 weeks. A lot of people haven't gotten theirs yet. Sorry, Liz. I stole her Flex. So first off, I wanted to give you kind of a size comparison because the big drawback of the Flex was that it didn't have a screen. You would have to bang on it.
And it just lights up.
To get it to light up and
like a Jawa.
Tell you what percentage of sleep or what percentage of steps that you've taken. This one, on the other hand, and there's a little button on the side.
Does it tell you the time? Oh, it is. So
that's
you can use it as a watch, kind of, which is what I liked about the Nike Fuel Band. Is
I love that it finally shows you things, so you don't have to log on to your phone, which is syncing to it, and figure everything out from their Fitbit.
That's a little awkward though to have to reach around like that.
Yes, I'm just doing this.
Is that because you're wearing it on your right wrist? If you wore it on your left wrist, would it be less awkward or no?
Well, I'm just doing that because, the camera.
Oh, that would be the normal way you do it? Okay, that's not so bad.
So it shows you the time. It also shows you how many steps you've taken for the day. And then this little line at the bottom gives you a percentage that you've done for the day.
So you're shooting for 10,000.
How many miles.
That's
how many calories you've burned. How many stairs you've taken. How many flights of stairs.
That's something the Flex did not do.
How many active minutes. So I've been really lazy today.
Yeah, that's good. So they've added altitude.
Yeah, you can do, also you can set the sleep, and the sleep is very easy. You just hold down the button for 2 seconds.
I could never remember on my Fitbit Flex what blinking rapidly meant. So this will actually let me know I am sleeping.
And it tells you how long you've been asleep for. Yeah. And then you press it down twice again for 2 seconds, vibrates again, and then it turns off.
That's how much? You had 7 seconds of sleep.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier to use. It's a little bit bulkier. The size is definitely different between the two. That's kind of a drawback for me because I have these teeny tiny wrists that I'm wearing it on. So for me, it gets caught on some clothes, but not a big problem for a lot of guys out there. But all in all, I really liked it. I'm still getting the same kind of exercise out of it. It's still making me get out there and be active, even though some days I just want to be lazy. Although, unfortunately, it still doesn't track calories very well. It does tell you how many calories you've burned, but it doesn't give you any kind of automatic intake. So if I eat cereal every morning, there's no automatic way in Fitbit to check it off and say, I'm going to eat cereal every day, so I don't have to plug that in every single day manually. So that's kind of a drawback. So my pros and cons for this, the pros, obviously, the display is a big deal for me. Battery life is excellent as well. It still lasts about 7 days, and there's no additional tracker. So for example, with the Force, there's no tracker that you have to take out. With the Flex, to charge it, you have to pop this little doohickey out and charge that with the integrated USB charger.
I got to say, that's a pro on the Flex because at least you can replace the band. Bands are cheap. You can get a variety of colors.
That's
and
true.
when the band disintegrates, which they all do because they're rubber, you're not out of luck on that. I don't know what you're going to do.
That's true. It is rubber, so that is a problem. Also, one of my cons, it is bulky. The clasp is a little bit tougher to tighten, although I assume it'll get easier over time. You can replace the clasp, though. And it does still have a USB charge cable. I would like it if
So you have to plug that. That's how you charge that. You plug the whole
I would like it if there was just like a pop-out USB and I could just plug this watch into my computer. Instead, you still have to plug this into
special connector,
and you also have this wireless syncing dongle for the first time that you set it up. And both of these are $19.95 each if you lose one. So I lost mine from my Fitbit 1, so I can't use that anymore.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right.
So I had to upgrade to the Force, which I honestly don't mind.
So buy?
I give it a buy.
Yay!
Yeah. Still
a buy
very
for the
nice.
Force.
Fitbit's
I got to tell
doing a
you,
good job.
Shannon, and with all due respect, it's still ugly.
It's still ugly,
all of these guys are kind of ugly, you know?
They came out with a pink one for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Pink don't make it not ugly.
It would match my
just
shirt.
makes it pink.
Whatever.
And that's where I think Apple is going to have a real opportunity. Even the Galaxy Gear is a little
I'm sure
funky and
Apple
ugly.
would come out with something that would be gorgeous.
Well, that's the challenge. But if they can, all of this stuff is going to look like last year's technology.
That's true.
But for now, a great way to stay active. You said $130?
This one's $130, yes. $129.95.
Force. And Shannon Morse says the force is a bye.
Bye.